Welcome back. Earlier, we've looked into comparing two groups. Uh, in this sense, earlier we've done comparing between male and female, and, and we compare it across male and female groups on premium. So today we will look into when we compare, in this sense, more than two groups. So we can look into age. Since age, there is four groups. Those are in the 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, and 50 and above. And how does the different group receive premium in this sense? Okay, so to do that, what you need to do is you need to copy first the variable that you want here. So I'll just copy the age using the scale and also the premium variable that I have computed earlier. Okay, so once you compute, you can put it in a new Excel spreadsheet like this. Okay, so once I have this, as usual, I will create a filter, and then this time I will sort from A to Z. Okay, I will sort into different groups. So here you can see that there's actually one group, which is those who are 20 to 39, and then the other group 30 to 39, 40 to 49, and 50 and above. So how do I differentiate these? I will normally use color code just so that it's much easier for me to see. So I just use go to here. I just probably put this color for this group. This color, maybe I'll change to something blue. This group I'll probably change to something this maroon side, and this one I'll probably change to something orangey. Okay, something like that. So once you have it in different group, what you need to do is you need to create a separate group template here. Okay, which is have to be in this sense. Okay, so I'll have actually four groups. Those who are in the different group, so I'll just put a simple coding like that. So those are in 3029, 3029, 4049, 50 and above. I just put it like that. So what you need here is actually just the data. So I'll just copy the data, and then I just move it in this sense. Okay, so for those 30 to 39, I just move it over here. Okay, for those who are 40 to 49, I just move it over here. And then those who are in the 50 and above, I'll just move it over here. Okay, so once you move over here, all right, in this direction, in this orientation, then you can run a ANOVA test, all right, for more than two groups. All right, if t-test is only two groups, in ANOVA, we actually do two or more than two groups comparison at one time. Okay, so how do you do ANOVA? You just go to data, go to analysis, and then choose ANOVA single factor. So this is the one that you want to use. Okay, so we just click OK. So first we need to identify the input range. All right, so the input range is here. Okay, so make sure you highlight everything until the one that with the highest number here, until here. So here, just leave it blank as it is. Never mind. The system will automatically capture those with values. Okay, so these are the one that we need. And then make sure that alpha is 0.05. And then for the output range, I'll just put it somewhere here. Okay, and then I'll just click OK. And there you have it. You have done analysis ANOVA or analysis of variance. Okay, so you can see that for a different column. So this is column 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the count. So you can see that these are all the count. So these are the sum, these are the average result, and these are the variance. So this is basically the mean and the standard deviation results. Okay, for all this different count here. For ANOVA, you actually just need these two results. Okay, let me just highlight this. All right, we just need these two results together with all the mean and standard deviation results for a different column. So you can call this as those are in the 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, and 50 and above, for example. Okay, so what we need is we actually just need all these results. Okay, the average, the mean, the standard deviation, the F, and the P value. So if I put it in the sense earlier, okay, let me just copy this over. If I say that my hypothesis now is there is a significant difference in improvement by different maybe age group, right? So what I can see here is that the p-value here is bigger than 0.05. So what does it mean? If it's bigger than 0.05, mean to say that we will reject the hypothesis, which is the hypothesis that there is a significant difference. Mean to say that this group all are different. They are different when they look at premium. But from the analysis that we run, it shows that there is no difference. Meaning to say that they look at premium quite similarly. So if you look at the mean, it's actually very, very near to each another. Okay, so in other words, the findings here show that there is no significant difference in how the different age group people look at premium in this sense. All right, so this is how you would do your one-way ANOVA. Thank you, and see you guys on the next tutorial video.